This video covers how to search for information in a systematic way. Systematic searching means using a method for your search that allows you to ensure you are being as objective and comprehensive as possible. You may be asked to carry out a systematic search for a literature review or final year project, or you may even be conducting a full systematic review. This video will explain the key features of a systematic search. A systematic search needs careful planning to ensure consistency and comprehensiveness. It's important to think about where you will search and how you will do it. We recommend looking at our lists of subject databases as a starting point for identifying relevant databases. Different databases cover different journals and therefore will bring back different results. So, if you want your search to be really comprehensive, you will probably choose to search in several different databases so that you don't miss out on anything. You may also plan to include other sources in your search. For example, if you want to include grey literature, such as conference papers. You can find more information about searching for grey literature on our website. Designing a comprehensive search that includes several databases and other sources also means that your search should be more objective rather than subjective, as it allows you to gather a wider range of information from a variety of viewpoints. Once you have a plan for where you will search, you should design your search strategy. A comprehensive search strategy will probably include most or all of the following: several relevant keywords for each aspect of the search, truncation, wildcard symbols, and adjacency searching, subject headings, limits. For more detailed information about all of these, watch our other literature searching videos. We recommend starting your search in one database and refining it there, and once you're happy with it, you can start to replicate it in each of the other databases you want to use. Once you have planned your search strategy, you can start entering your search terms into the database. We recommend entering each search term as a new individual search, building up your search history line by line. This gives you more control over the search, allowing you to see the effect of each individual search term and spot any errors or problems. Try to keep your search organised by entering all the keywords and subject headings for one concept or part of the search strategy before moving to the next. After entering the keywords and subject headings, you can then combine the individual lines together. You should first use OR to combine all the keywords and subject headings for each concept or part of your search. Then, once you've done this for all the concepts, you can combine the resulting groups together using AND to give your final search. This will show you how many items there are in the database that match all of your criteria. You may also want to add limits at this point, for example, to restrict your search to a certain date range or population. Databases will have several different options for limits. It is important to consider carefully which ones, if any, might be appropriate for your search. At this point, you should check your results carefully and make any necessary adjustments to your search. For example, have you got more irrelevant results than relevant results? Can you see a certain word in the titles or abstracts of papers that might be causing this? You might want to change or remove that search term. Searching is a process of trial and error, so you may need to make several adjustments before you are happy with the results. When you are happy with your search, you should do these 3 steps. Save your search, record the details of the search, including the database, the date, the strategy plan you used, and the number of results. Export your results to a citation management software, such as EndNote. If you want to know more about managing your search results in EndNote, including exporting them and deduplicating them, you can watch our YouTube videos about these or visit the library website. Once you have finished searching in a database, you should try to replicate your search as closely as possible in the next database you want to search. This means that you should use the same keywords and the closest matching subject headings if available. You should do the same combinations and use the same limits as well. You can add the results from each database to your EndNote library or other reference managing software. Don't forget to save your search in each database and keep a record of how many results you get from each database as well. For a full systematic review, you should also think about using other search techniques to ensure you are not missing any research. These other techniques include citation searching and hand searching specific journals or other sources, as well as searching grey literature. For help with all of these, please visit the library website. You may be asked to document your search using a protocol such as Prisma. We have information about this on the library website, or you can see the Prisma documentation on their own website as well. For more help and advice about searching, take a look at the library website and the other videos in this series.